jump back into it and see where we left off. There we go. Okay. Our story so far. The Professor and Luke make their way successfully to Reinhold Manor, where they meet Lady Dahlia. But before they can start talking, a loud noise startles Lady Dahlia's cat, Claudia, who runs off. The Professor and Luke are now forced to find the missing feline. Yeah, I remember now, Okay, so I think we finished off last time, having spoken to everyone, so let's just head back out. I can't remember whether we spoke to this fellow. Let's chat to him anyway. Matthew says, "I'm terribly sorry, Professor. I will personally search the manor and the estate grounds. I feel dreadful asking, but would you mind taking a quick look about the village to see if Claudia is there? Don't give it a second thought, my good man. We're on the case. Okay, perfect. And so, our next stop is out of the manor. Look, there's Claudia. Let's grab her. That'll save us some trouble if we get her now. Professor, there she is, says Luke. Oh no, drat, she ran off. We can't stop now, Luke. Let's give chase. Okay. Oh, look at this. Cough, hack, blast, that burns. It looks like the engine blew out. So, this is St. Mystère, the famed stomping ground of the late Baron Augustus Reinhold. I wonder what kind of tricks the old man set up in this village before he shuffled off. Oh, Layton, you ridiculous dandy, just you wait. All the treasure you seek will be mine. Yeah. How mysterious. I wonder who that could be. Anyway, let's keep progressing. Maybe this man saw which way Claudia went. Oh, it's you, Mr. I can't remember his name either. Please call me Ramon. Ahoo. Can I be of some assistance? As a matter of fact, Ramon, yes. Lady Dahlia's cat slipped out of the house. Have you seen her about? Do you mean dear Claudia? I think I saw her pass through here and run into the village a few moments ago. If that's the case, I sure wish he'd bothered to catch her before she ran away. That would have made our jobs a whole lot easier. Let's head back towards the village. And here's another person. Maybe he's seen Claudia. You need something, says Marco. You do, don't you? Yep, I could see it on your face. An open book is what you are. Excuse me, but you didn't happen to see Lady Dahlia's cat come through here a moment ago, did you? Ah, the fluffy white killer, yeah. I think she ran towards the village square. Yep, she went that way. I see, thank you. I think nothing of it. If only all questions were that easy to answer. Well then, I'll be off now. Who'd have thought he'd turn out to be such a nice chap? Shall we head for the village square then? Indeed, let's be off. let's take a look at what's behind the blue door. Do you see it? That blue door over there appears to be ajar. Care to take a look inside? Okay, this one. Let's head in. Okay, we seem to be in a shop. Let's tap around a few times to see if we can find anything. Everything in here is caked in dust. But there's a clock. Some jars here, let's tap these. Still, yeah. Oh, okay, the chairs. The chairs have a puzzle for us, I think. There's something I find very charming about this chair, says Layton. Oh, that reminds me, Luke. Have you heard this one before? We've got which chair, a puzzle worth 30 picarats. A new multi-purpose event hall has been built in the centre of your town. It will be used for everything from concerts to sporting events to conventions. With the hall complete, it's time to order the chairs. 5 chair designs labelled A to E are being considered, but of all the designs, only one chair is completely suitable for the hall. Okay, so chair A is a wooden chair. It's got some arms. It doesn't look very comfortable. And it's got 4 legs. Chair B looks like it might be made out of maybe metal or plastic, but potentially with a fabric seat and 4 legs still. Chair C is more of a desk chair. It looks like it's nice and cushioned, and its legs are on rollers. Chair D is quite fancy. It looks quite nice. It looks more artsy. It's the back and the seat are joined, but there's a gap. There's a gap at the bottom, and it's just on a single stand on a circular plate. And chair E looks quite plain. It looks quite plain. It's got a joined back and a seat and 4 legs. I'm imagining an event hall with hundreds of chairs stacked up by the wall, when they're not in use. So I think we might be looking for whichever chair is most stackable. A isn't very stackable. A is not very stackable. B potentially could be, I guess, if the top is smaller than the bottom. C and D definitely aren't stackable. And E is probably the most stackable of them all. And it looks cheap as well. So I think you could buy a lot of them for the hall. Let's go with E. I think E is a good one. Okay, here we go. Luke likes the answer. Perfect. We have solved it. Yeah, there we go. That's right. Of all the designs, only E can be stacked upon itself. In a hall like the one described, each event requires a different number of seats, and thus a change in seating arrangement. The stackability of E makes it the best chair for the job. I agree. Well done. I suppose this puzzle was too easy for you, my boy. Oh, we've got a painting scrap. That's right. I think we unlocked the painting as part of the trunk last time, maybe, but we haven't looked at it yet. Let's see what we've got. Touch a piece of the painting to go to a screen where you can place your selected pieces. You can also enter the placement screen by tapping the yellow arrow at the top of the selection screen. Okay. pieces. I don't know if it's really much use at all to try and put them in. This one's obviously a corner piece, but at the moment it's difficult to tell which corner it belongs in. I think let's just leave it there for now. Definitely with some more pieces we'll be able to tell what we're doing a bit better. Okay. So, let's close the trunk and get back to the mystery. What about this candle? Ah, yes. The candle has a secret. Look here, my boy. The extinguished candle has reminded me of a simply wonderful puzzle. Okay, what's in store for us this time? Puzzle 15. How many are left? Worth only 10 big rats. 10 big rats. 10 big rats. Hopefully it should be nice and easy then. So, 10 candles stand burning in a dining room. A strong breeze blows in through an open window and extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back in on the candles later, you see that one more candle has gone out. To make sure no more flames go out, you shut the window. Assuming the wind doesn't extinguish any more candles, how many candles do you have left in the end? I think this one might be a bit of a classic red herring, to try and make us think of the wrong thing. But if we assume that no more candles blew out, then eventually they will burn down, do nothing. And so I think we are interested in the candles that did blow out, which is the 2 at the beginning, and then the 1 more candle. So I think we only have 3 candles left, and the rest have burned completely. Let's pop that in. So let's submit 3. How does it sound, Luke? Yes, perfect. 10 big rats in our pocket. That's correct. The 7 candles that manage to stay lit will melt down completely. The only candles that remain in the end are the 3 that are extinguished by the wind and therefore stay intact. Okay. Excellent work, my boy. Sometimes it's important to consider the obvious, too. Delving too deep into the implied can cause misconceptions. Puzzle 15, done. I wonder what we are doing in this shop then. We've just finished 2 puzzles. Should we try some more tapping? Tap. How about this big area here? It appears that no one is working the shop. Okay, apart from maybe this jug. Yeah, okay. Shall we head back out? Oops. 2 puzzles done. That's quite nice. And let's head back to the square to continue looking for Claudia. Okay, Franco's here. Hey, you two. Help me out here, would you? I'm in a real pickle. What seems to be the problem, sir? Some fool went and raised the bridge while I was on my break. Then, as if that wasn't bad enough, the scoundrel made off with my only bridge crank. Oh dear, sir, so you mean to say... I think we're stuck. That's right. Until that thing turns up, no one is getting in or out of the village. I'm still looking for the blasted crank, but I'm too furious to get anything done. What kind of person would do something like this anyway? Oh, yeah. I found this in the street when I was out looking for my crank. Got any idea what it is? We have found ourselves a strange gizmo. The gizmo gizmos option has been added to the menu. Touch the trunk to open it, then tap the gizmos icon. From here you can see the various mechanical parts you've gathered around the village. Okay, the vanishing crank was added to your list of mysteries. Right. Well, I can spot Claudia chilling right here. Let's grab her. Aha, fluffy, purple bow, sullen expression. No doubt about it, that's Claudia. Well spotted, Luke. Now we've located her, the question at hand is how to go about catching her. Leave this one to me, Professor. Ah, yes, I'd forgotten that you have a way with animals. Well, go right ahead then. Here, Claudia, here, girl. Oh no. Poor Luke. I don't think Claudia was amenable. Luke, are you alright? I'm sorry I wasn't much help, Professor. She's much feistier than I imagined. Well, Claudia's ran off, but there is a man standing at the base of this tower. Let's see what he's got to say for himself. It's Deke. Yawn. Yeah, I saw that cat. She almost scratched your eye out. Help catch her, you say? Thanks, but no thanks. I like living. Did you see that ferocious beast? I'm not going anywhere near her. Could you at least tell us in which direction she ran off? I saw that killer scurry off westward. She had fangs the size of daggers. I think that might be a bit of an exaggeration. Okay, so westward. We can be running to the left then. Let's head on over. Oh, I almost forgot. We ought to visit the local inn and see if we can procure some rooms for the night. Sounds good to me, Professor. I was certain I saw an inn near the entrance to the village, just south of the square we're in. Let's head over right now and see if we can arrange some lodging. That sounds sensible. So we're heading south. And I wonder, does he have a puzzle for us? It's been a while. This is Station. So how go things? Learning the ins and outs of Saint Mystere, are you? Yep, solving puzzles is the only way to get by here. That's what the villagers value most. So, how about a puzzle right now? I'd love one. A little practice will keep you from embarrassing yourselves in front of others later. As a die-hard nonconformist myself, I love any puzzle where you need to find the odd one out. Okay, perfect. We've got puzzle 17, 5-card shuffle, and it's worth 30 picarats. Okay, this one looks involved. 3 of the 4 images shown below are the exact same picture, rotated in a variety of ways. Can you find the odd one out? Okay. Let's see if we can spot anything. Just picking randomly. I'm pretty sure C and D are the same. We've got, going clockwise, a heart. What is that? It's a clover, but a club. Yeah, a club. A diamond, another club, and a spade, and they're all pointing the right way. And how about A? We've got, going clockwise, a heart, a club, a diamond, and another club. it's the stacking, actually. I wonder if it's the stacking. So, for instance, D, all of the outside cards are on the top, apart from the club in the bottom left, which is underneath. So, should we try finding if that's the same for all of these? Well, I can see actually that B and D are different, because in D this diamond is pointing towards the club that is underneath the rest, but in this one the diamond is pointing towards a club that's on top of the rest. We've got a diamond pointing to a club on top, and a diamond pointing to a club on top. So that means just based on that stacking, D has to be the odd one out, right? Yeah, I like that. How do we... Let's tap that. Come on, Luke. Yes. We got a smile from Luke. 30 big rats. Good job. This puzzle is fairly straightforward, but catching the subtle difference in the picture can take a while. Yeah, okay. That was a nice one. Says Stashin. You certainly showed that puzzle who was boss, didn't you? Seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. Feel free to thank me in any way you see fit. Well, be seeing you around. And he's given us a painting scrap. I think I won't bother looking at those until we have a few more. Okay, this looks like an inn to me. Before we talk to this lovely looking lady, let's do some tapping. And see what we find. We have found a hidden puzzle behind a painting, I suppose. What's this one? Puzzle 112. Ooh, it's worth 50 big rats. This might be a tricky one. It's called My Beloved. Okay, what's going on here? A work from a famous artist was recently discovered. The painting is a self-portrait of the painter in his later years and is entitled My Beloved. Assuming the artist wasn't a huge narcissist and referring to himself, his beloved should appear in the painting somewhere. Can you find his beloved? Move the different sections of the picture around with your stylus. Touch the arrow icons to rotate the picture selections when you form the answer. Tap submit. Okay. Well, we've got a haggard-looking man painted on this canvas. The first thing that pops into my mind is one of those negative space optical illusions, I think they are. Like the one where you see a face or you see two people looking at each other. So I'm thinking we might need to form the shape of his beloved with these negative spaces here. Should we try swapping some things around? Okay. There's something like a shape forming, but it's hard to tell exactly what we're looking for. Should we also do a top and bottom? Okay. That looks like a little flick of hair, I suppose. So maybe let's try swapping that one. Rotating it a bit. Okay, and we've rotated it into the same position. Oops. I guess that looks maybe a bit like a bow. I'm gonna rotate this one around. And this one. Okay, that looks suppose, of course. Oh no, actually, I think I see something forming. That looks like a hat and a little quiff, almost, of hair, and a nose and mouth. Yeah, let's put that up there. Okay, and then I think if we rotate both of these round, we might be able to make a body. So 2 taps, 1, 2, and 2 taps on this, 1, 2, and then we'll swap them. Is that right? I think I can see like a lady there. I think I can see a lady. Should we try swapping these two, see if that looks better? I think that looks worse. That is definitely a hat, so I think this might be what we're looking for. I definitely see a lady, but the body here is throwing me off a bit. Let's try submitting this. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yes, we did it. Let's go. That's right. The silhouette of the artist's true love was hidden in the painting. This painting must have been a tribute to his love for her. Okay, I liked that one. That one was fun. Easy peasy. Now let's go and find some more puzzles. My beloved is in the puzzle index. Should we tap some more things? This lamp. We're still looking for hint coins, of course. Let's tap the plant. Okay, we got a coin from the plant. What about this chair? Tap, 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 tap. Okay, let's talk to this lady. Okay. It's Beatrice, and she says, "Oh, hello there. Welcome to the inn at St. Mystere. We're the only inn in the village, you know. You see, visitors to our little village are quite rare. Good day, madam. We seek lodging for the night. Do you have any vacant rooms we could rent?" Oh, my stars, what terrible timing. We're currently remodeling all of our guest rooms. The only rooms left are in the attic, but if you don't mind that, I'll make sure you're very comfortable. I do hope you'll stay with us. It's been a while since a fine gentleman such as yourself stayed with us. The rooms are, not very big, but I'll make sure they sparkle. Can you come back in a bit? Oh, and I'll do my best to get 2 normal rooms ready for you as soon as possible. Oh, thank you, but you needn't trouble yourself on my behalf. As long as I have a bed to sleep in, I'm satisfied. Yes, about that. Oh, what terrible luck. You see, all the beds are out being refurbished. But don't worry, Mama Beatrice will take good care of you too. I'll even drop the nightly rate. Well, that's very generous. The inn option has been added to the trunk. The inn is a puzzle in which you arrange items in Luke's and the professor's rooms. To access it, touch the trunk icon, then touch the inn icon. When you obtain a new item for Luke and the professor, you'll be asked where you want to put it. You can always rearrange your items, so don't worry too much about where you first put an item. If one of your rooms is too full to add new items, the item will go to the room with the available space. Here's something to make the place feel a bit more like a home. And we've got a lacquered stool. If I had to guess, I would say that probably goes to Layton. Here you go. The item went to Layton. Okay, well. We haven't quite got a room yet, but I think in a short period of time, Mama Beatrice will have one ready for us. So, I think that this is a great place to call it for today. So, thank you for joining me, and I hope that you will come back soon for some more Professor Layton. Thank you again.